Hey, welcome back to Chere'er Lifestyles. First of all, I want to thank everyone that has looked at my videos, have subscribed to my channel. But today is going to be an update on my garden. I am in Zone 7A. So today is an update of my garden. So let's go ahead and get to this update. I am getting ready to update you all in my seeds that I had planted. I think it was May the 25th that I had planted these, and I showed you all in my last video. But I'm getting ready to, I have up-potted some of them, and then some of them I think it was just one, I have put outside. Okay, I did have some peas, and I had the peas in one of these, and then I put it in one of these, but it started to actually grow really tall. So I said, instead of me keep on up potting it, let me just go ahead and transfer it outside. So it is outside in some soil and everything. It was one of my pots that I had out there, and I went ahead and put it in there, and it seemed like it's doing okay. But we get ready to get a lot of rain this week. And this week, well, I could say next week, I will not be here. I will be out of town. So you won't see me, you won't see a video from me next week. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not going to say. But I know that I will be out of town. So I'm trying to take care of everything I need to take care of. So when I come back, everything is good and intact. But I have up potted some of my vegetables. So I'm trying to actually see about the other ones. They are going a little slow, but they're coming about. So this one right here is my spinach. So I went ahead and up potted it to here, into this one. It wasn't one of my blue ones. And then here is my cauliflower. I just kept one of those because the seedlings, they just didn't look all that good to me. And then here's my arugula in there. And then I did have two arugula, but one of them looks like it did not keep. So I don't know what happened with that, but we're going to leave it alone. Here is my kale, looking good. Here is my radish. I know I got two D's. That looks good. And then, let's see, romaine lettuce is not doing anything. My onion is starting to sprout a little one right there. And then the rest of these that's on here, let me turn them around so you can see it. Hold on. All right. So this spinach didn't do anything, but this spinach did. So that's why I put it in and up potted that. My carrots is not coming up. My onion, one of them is coming up right here. And then also I see this one over here is coming up. So that's the Walla Walla onion. My beets is not coming up. And then the lettuce is not coming up. So that's fine. You know, sometimes it takes it a while for it to germinate. So I'm good with that. Then here is my cabbage. I planted that one, but it looks like it's not doing any good. I don't know what happened with that. And then here go another. No, this is broccoli. Only did those two cabbage. And then here is another broccoli. So these broccolis are doing okay. Then I put some in here. Is my dwarf sunflower is coming up. The thyme, the basil, and the sage, and I forgot what this was. I think it takes time for herbs to come up, so it hasn't come up yet. My lettuce is coming up. This calendula is coming up. And then the marigold is coming up also. So these are the ones that I still have in the house. I'm going to keep these. Probably when I come back off of vacation, they should be okay. They should be. Now, this one, I don't know what's going on with this arugula, but I had two. But I figured that the other one that I had in there wasn't going to last, but I went ahead and kept it anyway. I sometimes don't keep a whole lot. It all depends. So, on this one right here, This is my, hold on, I didn't show you all this. My deal. It's real stringy. So I'm going to leave it alone. I might up pot it, but I haven't decided yet. Then my lettuce. No, this is lavender. I'm sorry. Lavender. I know you see lettuce on the back, but this is the lavender. It hasn't done anything. And then I have my Swiss chard, which I already have some outside anyway, but I wanted to do some more. Those two. Hold on. There we go. These two right here, my Swiss chard, nothing has come up yet, but that's fine. That's fine. So hopefully, you know, next week when I come back, because I will be leaving this Saturday, which is the 7th, and then I will return on the 14th. So I will make sure that my soil and everything is good. The babies are born. Do you see them? They kind of like sticking out a little bit. It looks like it's about 2 or 3 of them. I hope you all can see them. I'm trying to get a little closer, but the mama and them, they around here. Mom and daddy around here somewhere. But I hope you all can see them sticking their beaks out. And I told them, congratulations. All right, y'all. Y'all hear the birds, the sirens, and everything. But like I said, I'm in zone 7A. Y'all look at my tomato garden that I have. I have updated so many different things. Remember the last time when I was in here, I seen some holes, like somebody was digging or whatever. So what I did was I found this little netting thing, and it's kind of hard. Well, not really hard, but it's bendable. But won't no rabbits or anything be able to hop in there. So I don't know if it was rabbits or what. So I put that around, all the way around. You can see all the way around, even in the back. I put that around. I didn't put it around that low part, but I'm going to do something else with that. So I went ahead and put these sticks in there. I had got these sticks. And you already know I had the bamboo sticks already in there for my tomatoes. And which, you know, if you haven't been watching, it's your first time, this is a snapdragon. This is a marigold. This is a nasturtium. And I think this is parsley. I believe that's parsley, but I'm not for sure. I don't want to, but I know that's an herb. I'm thinking this is something, but I can't remember. Or it might be just a weed. I'm not for sure. So I just left it alone and just seen. But I got to pick out some of my other, excuse me, weeds that are in there. But this is my tomato garden that I have specialized. I have saved this just for my tomatoes. That's the vegetables, but I got my flowers and a little bit of my herbs in here. So what I did was I put the sticks on here, and y'all, it is kind of gloomy. It's supposed to rain all week. So I said, let me get out here in the garden and show all of my ladies and gentlemen what I have updated on my tomato garden. So also I have put some twine on here to hold these up because I am going to be going out of town for a whole week. So I said, let me go ahead and do this. I did it off of camera. I wish I would have shown you all how I did it, but I'm going to show you right now so you see how I got it going to hold up for my tomatoes. And it's all the way across here. It's going all the way across. And then I had it going back around. So that's one. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the back. And then in the middle is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right here. And then I have 2 in the front. So I have them so they'll be growing. So with all this rain going on, hopefully they'll get a little bigger than what they are. But they are growing. Then over here, in this grow bag, this little one is still here. I don't want to pull it up yet. I just left it like it is. Then here is my strawberries. So here is one strawberry that has gotten big. And then here's the one that I've always shown you all. Hold on. And I might take it out today. Pick it for today. And then here's the other one. Then there's the other strawberry. Then look at my bush beans. They are really growing. Yes, really growing. Then also, y'all, I added one more. over here is my peas. I added this. These are my peas. I had started these in seed in the house, and they just started growing so tall. So instead of me just kept up potting it, I just brought it out here in this grow bag that I had. So I mixed up the soil and then put it back on there, and then put these in there, and I hope they continue to grow on up and go from there. These people over here was cutting the grass, and I got some grass in there, but that's fine. So I hope that goes right there. So this is one of my gardens. So I'm gonna take you to my other one. This right here is my second garden. So what I did was I went ahead and sowed in some seeds in here. So it's a cucumber market 76. This is a cucumber straight 8 in my grow bag. And then here is a cucumber bar, what's that, National Pickens cucumber. So I went ahead and direct sowed these. Let me get this out of here. And into these two grow bags. So I'm gonna see what they do. Hopefully they will germinate. So when I come back, they'll be great. So I got those going. Then I have my two sweet pepper plants. They're growing up a little bit. Then my nasturtium. Then here is, and I told you all, I have a tree that has some mulberries. I thought they was blueberries, but they're mulberries. So I was taking those off of there. So here is, I believe this is my zucchini. I'm on the other side. Then this is my beets, so you can see it. Then here's my lettuce, my romaine lettuce. I think I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some of this. Then these two right here are my sweet peppers. This right here is broccoli, and it's starting to flourish. And then this right here, I can't remember what this is. I don't know if this is, I don't remember. But it's coming up. And then here is my sweet peppers again. And they're starting to come. Then here is my snapdragon. Here is my lettuce. So I got one right here, and one right here. And then there's a marigold. There's spinach that did not really make it, so I just left it at that. Then let's see what else. Here is cabbage. Here is my carrots. My carrots are looking good. Yeah, they're looking good. And then here is my, I believe this is my squash or my cucumber. I can't remember because I did not label them. So I'll call them carrots. I'll call it squash. I'll call it cucumber. So I'll see when they actually form. So I really know. Because one right here is forming. And I'm thinking if this right here is a squash. Hold on, right there. You see it? I'm thinking this is a squash. I think this is a squash. So there's a snapdragon right here. And then up here, hold on, is some spinach right there. And then that is my Swiss chard. So I do have some seeds that are in the house that I have put in the pots. And I will show you all those that when I come back, hopefully they have formed up and growing, and I can put them out here in my other bed that I've shown you all before that I have not done anything with. So that bed right there, I haven't done anything with that bed yet. So I'm waiting till I come back from out of town to do something with that bed. And then also, once all of this right here I've harvested everything, and once it gets, I think next year, this is going to be a little different that I'm going to do. So I would take everything up out of here. The flowers would go out of here and go into that bed that I shown you. I'm gonna leave the tomatoes where they are because I get more sun over there. But once we cut down this tree, well, not cut completely down the tree, the branches. Once we start cutting some of the branches down off of the tree that I shown you all before, if you go back in my other video, you will see. But we haven't done that yet because there is a bird that is up in the nest, and her babies are up there, and I will show a clip of what me and my grandbaby was seeing of the birds. The babies are up there, so I will put that also in my video so you all can see. So this bed right here is going to go through a remodeling. I'm going to call it a garden remodel, but not as of right now. It's going to happen probably sometime next year. I'm going to start this year, at the end of this year, once this harvest is over with and done, I'm going to start, but you won't actually see it until probably next year, or you might see it here and there. I haven't decided. So this right here is my garden tour. So I will see you all next week. Yes, I will see you all next week, and we'll go from there. All right. Thank you all for coming by. All right, y'all. This ends my garden tour again, but the latest of my garden tour. So I want to really thank you all for coming by Chere'er Lifestyle. All right. Happy gardening. Bye-bye.